Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Depressed Dior, and this is Labyrinth of Touhou 2. Alright, I guess we gotta go up. So, let's, 420 depths, I think it is. Nothing too new to report. I've been distributing some books I had spare to kind of just bulk up some characters. Nettery's doing attack boost 2 and getting that leveled up, and Renko is using HP boost 2. And then everything else is really just small increases to offense or defense, depending on what books I have to spare for certain characters. I mean, worst case is I can always just reset them if I need to, and I can get all that stuff refunded. But for now, might as well use the skill points I got. Oh yeah, there was something I forgot to ask about at the village. I know why Mika went up the great tree, but what about you? What were you doing it underground? Oh yes, I did forget to explain, didn't I? Due to the investigations from the Crown Princess and myself, we discovered that the growth of the great tree and the sightings of imposters underground were both heavily interlinked with the growing numbers of vengeful spirits underground. From how you phrased that, it sounds like the great tree is using the vengeful spirits as nutrients to grow, and the imposters underground were definitely made from the ghosts at their core. Indeed, in other words, if the summoning of ghosts through the hole could be stopped, and the remaining ghosts underground could be exorcised, the great tree would then stop growing any further, and the imposters would not be able to maintain their forms. That is why I was entrusted with the task of sealing the hole in the underground. The Crown Princess provided me with a charm enhanced with the power of the 5 elements for that purpose. But the moment I laid my eyes on the hole and dared to peep it within, something inside met my gaze, and that is where my memory of the incident ends. Something, you say? Something met your gaze. I have something to ask as well. Were all of you not affected? The hole is far bigger now than it was when I first laid my eyes on it. Surely it would be impossible to avoid looking within. We did see it, but nothing happened to us, right? Yep. Clean bills of health right here. Well, it's for the best that everyone wasn't affected. That everyone wasn't affected to the degree I was. But it's still rather strange. Maybe it's because there were more of us, safety in numbers and all that. Not that I know for sure, just throwing theories out. I find that hard to believe, honestly. There's another thing I wanted to confirm, actually. When you went to the underground, there were already imposters of us looking around, so they weren't made by you. Don't be silly, I obviously didn't make them. How could I when I don't even have the expertise to do so? Figured. So it's pretty much only Mamazo who could do something like that. What are those things all about, really? Well, all we can do is keep defeating them and retrieving their fragments. That should eventually wipe all of them out. They're definitely not pleasant to deal with, though. Perhaps that has to do with the powerful entity at the top of the great tree that Mako mentioned. In the first place, does something like that even exist? I can feel that so much from the atmosphere around here. The presence of the great tree's ghost, the divinity from heaven, and the dragon god. It's too much of a mess to make anything specific out. That applies for me as well. The cocktail of auras has meant that I can only faintly sense the presence of spirits at this moment. However, there is one thing I'm relatively certain about. While the vengeful spirits are serving as nutrients for the great tree, it is also clear that they are ascending the tree and searching for something in the upper strata. That's true. I can sense the ghosts attempting to flow upwards. Perhaps these ghosts have a different duty than the ones meant to sustain the great tree. So even if we discount Futo and Miko's theories, there's still likely to be something waiting for us above. The only way to be sure is to see it with our own eyes. Let's find Miko first and get the story from her straight. She might have something new for us. Yes, I almost forgot. This is the charm that the Crown Princess provided to me, but there's no point in me holding on to it. I shall hand this to you, Mursa. Miko's 7-star charm. A talisman. What's the point of giving me... Wow, this charm is imbued with an amazing amount of power. Is it? It is indeed. This is a charm imbued with the Crown Princess's own magic along with her 7-star powers. I believe you and your group would be able to use it better than I can. My, now this is the stuff that dreams are made of. Marissa, you're going to lend me a hand once we get back to the village. Whoa, Petrol usually doesn't bother to lift a finger for anything, but she sure gets annoying when it comes to stuff like this. Did you say something? Just that you're annoying when your switch gets flipped. Don't think you can get away so easily just by being blunt. Bah, fine. Well, we've known each other for long enough. I'll help out a little. So, you're still going along with it anyway. Marissa's just the type of person. She doesn't mind doing this kind of stuff, even if she grumbles about it all the way. Heh. Alright, so we got new special item. So I'm assuming we need this for Miko, but whatever. The charm given by Futo and Miko to seal the giant hole in the underground combines with the power of the Amai no Mukumo to allow the party to safely explore the mysteries within the giant hole. Oh, does that mean I can just go back and do whatever? The world opens with the power of the Jewel of Greater Awakening is engraved on it. Okay, so the Jewel of Greater Awakening is the you get that once you get 12 Stones of Awakening. I believe that, yeah, you get that as an achievement. So as long as you find 12 Stones of Awakening, you can progress here. Huh, a trigger when there was no actual event. My, it's true. Remember how there wasn't a path here before? It's already expanded so much now. Yeah, sure has. Just as I said, no, this spiritual tree is using the ghost as nutrients to grow further. You don't have to look so happy about it, alright? About being right. All this means is more work for us, you know. You just had to say it, didn't you? This place is still way better than that underground teeming with ghosts. All this open space makes you feel so free. That's true, at least. I've only just noticed how good the view is from here. As Rainbow cast her gaze on the scenery around her, her chest began to swell from the excitement of a new adventure. Quit your fake narration or I'll push you off. Being pushed off the great tree would be quite dangerous, but then a thought flashed to Marissa's mind. What does it matter? I can fly. See you when you return. See you when we return to the village, then. Whoa, wait! Stop, you fool! Jeez, what kind of person seriously tried to push someone off? Oh, you finally stopped your weird narration thing. You wanted me to keep it up? Okay, I get it. I won't do it again. I don't want to be pushed off. So stop giving me that stare already. Alright, let's get going. Aw, man, that shaved a few years off the old lifespan. Her eyes showed she was totally serious about it. That's what Rainbow's really like. I know. I'm aware. Duh! Stop doing that silent menacing approach already. Ah, no! I'm terrible with heights. Stop! Please! Stop! No, please stop! Oh boy. Well, at least Rainbow looks like she's having fun. And checkpoint. Alright, well. Alright, I think we explored it enough. Alright, back to the underground. Oh, well, what's going on here? Reimu. What's up? Actually, Marissa wants you to come over. It's about the charm that they got from Futo, right? Those two sure like their magical items. Well, yes, we're magicians after all. Wow, you scared me. You didn't have to come out. I could have gone over to your place. We couldn't stand waiting anymore. Teehee, finger point, etc. Yeah, anyway. Tell me what you discovered. Without further ado, then. As that Taoist said, this charm is imbued with magic to expel vengeful spirits, which is obviously enough given that it was meant to seal up the big hole underground. Yeah, I know. Futo already told us as much, and? Thus, this charm can expel vengeful spirits. And what else? It can expel vengeful spirits too. So none of you figured out a way to make use of it. Not very reliable, are you? Oh, come on. The magic in this here charms a really high-level 5-element concept. The way they make use of their spells is different from the way us magicians work our magic. If we mess with it too much, we might upset the balance of the 5 elements and make it useless and stuff. In that respect, you might be more informed than us regarding this charm, Reimu. You are technically a shrine maiden after all. I'm not very good at that stuff. And what do you mean by technically? Now, just let it go. Anyways, What we did was to increase the charm's base strength using magic while being careful not to upset the balance of the 5 elements. In short, the charm should be more powerful than before. Probably. Should and probably, huh? You're not doing a very good job at sounding trustworthy. There's not much I can say in response to that, but for the record, we did try to do as much as we can. So since we've got this powered-up charm here, let's go use it on the big hole and explore what's inside. Are you out of your mind? Futo had that charm with her, and she still went crazy just by peeking into that hole. It's way too dangerous. Rejected. Hey, we did enhance it with magic, remember? Oh, no, you don't. Do you really expect me to have faith in you after that conversation we just had? We already got close to the big hole before, and nothing special happened. This is fine. Everything will be just fine. So, come on, Reimu. Let's go exploring. Who knows what unsalvaged treasures and undiscovered magic items are sleeping in that big hole. Hehehe. Hehehe. So that's why. Why are magicians always so utilitarian? You're the last person I want to hear that from. Yeah, that's enough out of you. I'll see whether we can pay a trip to the big hole at the fourth floor underground. Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not going to take responsibility for whatever happens in there. Understood? Hehehe. Alright. Well. Without further ado, back to the underground. Alright. Oh, 12 pieces of... Oh, yeah, that's right. Huh. Well, this doesn't look foreboding at all. Look, Marissa, we're here at the big hole. Are you satisfied now? Woohoo! Thanks a bunch, Reimu! The hole's still spitting out the vengeful spirits as always, huh? Always disgusting no matter how many times I look at it. As Marissa said, the big hole is no different from before. The flow of ghosts emerging from it within seems endless. Are you really going inside this thing, Marissa? That sounds tough. I'll pass on it myself. Don't talk as if you ain't going in. Alright, Tenchi, take the charm and dive on inside. No way. Why should I be the first? You can be the guinea pig. She's right. It was you who wanted to explore the hole in the first place, Marissa. Well, yeah, you know, it could be maybe a little dangerous inside, yeah? So I figured our lovely and tough Saint Tenchi and her celestial peach-enhanced body would be the best choice to go in first. I am not doing it. Marissa, you dragged everyone here to begin with. It's only fair for you to be the first to take the plunge. Ah, for the record, I'm not going to be the first to go in either. Don't worry, if anything happens, I'll make sure no one tries to retrieve your remains. Wouldn't want any additional casualties. Well then, Marissa, here's the charm. Ah, fine, jeez. Marissa takes the charm and holds it in front of her as she inches her way into the hole. If no one else wants to speak up, I'll say it. No, let me say it. Hey everyone, is this charm even working? Marissa sticks her hand holding the charm towards the rest of the group as she whimpers in a quivering voice. It's not an unreasonable question for her to ask, although the charm itself seems to be working by its dazzling glow. The hole still continues to spit out an innumerable amount of ghost. Oh, sure, it's working, don't worry. It's totally being super effective right now. Hey, see that ghost there? It looks like it's trying to avoid the charm, so it probably is effective. You call that effective? And you expect me to dive into this hole with this piece of paper as my only defense? You gotta be kidding me. Aren't you the one who kicked up a big fuss to come here to begin with? Don't worry. You definitely can do it. Believe in what you can do, Marissa. This takes a hell of a lot of more than self-belief. Gah, I don't want to do this anymore. What is this? Whoa, what's going on? Oh. Mysterious light envelops the group. All of a sudden, the ghost and vengeful spirits scatter away from them and refuse to even get anywhere close. You see? It's just as you told you. Any charm that I tuned would definitely work just fine. Talk about a 180. Your voice is still shaking. Well, you know. Ah, fine, crap. I was scared out of my mind. Jeez, you stupid charm. If you're gonna work, at least work faster. At least we know that it works. I suppose we should be okay to go inside the big hole now. Treasures are waiting for you, Marissa. Oh yeah, can't make the treasures wait too long. Let's jump in, Reimu. We gotta grab them before anyone else does. Would anyone else really try to go inside this thing? Actually, are there even treasures there to begin with? I'm pretty curious myself, not about the treasures, but about what exactly is inside this hole. Right? Come on, Reimu, strike while the iron's hot. You really are so excitable, aren't you? Fine, let's get going. We have no idea what lies ahead, so get yourself prepared and psych yourself up for this. Yeah. The special dungeon, Infinity Corridor, has been unlocked. The Infinity Corridor is a randomly generated dungeon independent of the Great Tree and can be accessed from Gensokyo directly. You can escape from the Infinity Corridor at any time, and you can restart at the floor that you have left. Feel free to conquer the Hell of Infinity and nab all the treasures within. And there you go. So now, leave. Infinity Corridor! Look, we did it! Alright. Whew. Alright. So there is like a bunch of achievements that involve the Infinity Corridor. Remember what? Yeah, getting to floor 100, 250, 640, and the highest floor, or the lowest floor of the dungeon, and then the highest floor of the dungeon. Well, let's do this. Proceed through the Great Hole in the Great Tree's underground 4th floor. Well, what could go wrong? The Infinity Corridor is a randomly generated dungeon that carries on for an infinite amount of floors. Exploring the Infinity Corridor requires the protection of the 7-star charm. A 7-star amulet counter is initiated once you enter the dungeon. Each step reduces the counter, and you will be sent to back to Gensokyo when it hits 0. You can receive a small amount of 7-star amulets from winning normal battles, and certain events may rarely relinquish them as well. Aim to get to the next floor before you run out of 7-star amulets, and explore as deep as you can. Alright, so we can take, without any additional aid, we can take 164 steps. There seems to be some item sealed here. Offering 27-star amulets may break the seal, but it seems you can brute force the item out without any offering, so the item's rarity will be affected. I don't have an infinity key, so let's offer some 7-star amulets. Tome of Insight Mind. That's it. Honestly, not worth it, but... Hey, that's a sparkly thing. That's a shiny thing. You can feel something warm flowing through you. 59 7-star amulets. Alright, we're back to practically full. What about you? Offering 10% of your 7-star amulets will brighten the area. Offer 7-star amulets to brighten your set. Yeah, sure. The area around you becomes brighter. Alright, so with that, we now know stuff that's around. Level 209. Normal. Alright, extending arm. Alright. So I think I got plus 16 from that, but I'm not sure. Can I force encounters and just get amulets back that way? Is that like viable? Alright, obviously, as much as I would love to fully explore stuff, which is what I usually do in this game, I am technically on a step limit. Yep, I will always pay the cost, because the worst case scenario is I just have to redo this floor. So, yes. White Soul music sheet. There it is. It is magic. Music sheet. Yeah, I've already got one of these before. Got it. Double exclamation mark. What could go wrong here? There seems to be a good item sealed here. Offering 40 amulets will break the seal. Alright. Gimme. Excalibur. I don't know if that was worth it. Yeah, I mean, we can always sell it. Alright. So I am running out of steps, like a hero. Resistant. Okay, so you're heavily resistant, but everything else seems to be okay. Ah, that type of resistance where you die. Okay. Durability's down. Okay, so now I'm using up the accumulated stuff. Okay, I can force an encounter. So I will. I'm gonna concentrate and get that back. That was probably overkill. Alright, cool. I mean, we'll still... The amulet is going to break just on its own, but for right now, we're okay. Did not mean to do that. Let's do this. Ooh, hello. You guys are annoying looking. Hey, you are actually resistant. Good for you. So yeah, I'm forcing the encounter so I can restock on amulets. Obviously, everything gets harder as you progress. I think we got everything. Like, I don't see anything else that stands out. Stone. Alright, I think we got everything. Dive inside. Bonus for retrieving all treasures on this floor. Receive 1 infinity gem. Got it. You are now at the Infinity Corridor Preparation Room. Upon choosing to go to the next floor, you will always be sent to this room beforehand. At the Preparation Room, the 7-star amulets that were not used are changed to 7-star remnants. The Preparation Room allows you to exchange 7-star remnants for items and choose an advantageous special effect for future floors. Do note that all 7-star remnants will disappear once you leave the Infinity Corridor. Make full use of both 7-star amulets and 7-star remnants to explore as much of the Infinity Corridor as you can. Well, and this place has 0 encounters. Oop. Touching this light seems like it'll give a bonus for 2 floors. This bonus seems to be 3 MP recovery after battle. Okay, what about you? 1 MP recovery. Okay, what about you? Increased XP gain. Even more XP gain. Oh no, this is Sorry, reduces encounter rate. What about you? You feel a presence with great desire for 7-star remnants. You can obtain items by offering 7-star remnants here, which I don't have any. There's definitely some really shiny things I would like from this. And of course, infinity gems are always useful. Alright, well I didn't have anything to spend, so open next floor. We're up to 245 amulets. And here we are. So the floors seem to be relatively small. And I am going to go ahead and offer amulets always, because I don't have infinity keys. And I was about to say I don't care if it's not worthwhile. I want to get the maximum items from each of these, and it was definitely worthwhile. A ribbon plus $50 resistances, that item? You just give that away? Alright. That pretty much means I can actually afford to swap out items and give up the reflex booster. I mean, the 80 evasion's nice, but yeah, I might consider redoing Renko's stuff for that. I mean, the other option is I could give it to you, since I usually keep you on the field, but that's kind of situational, to be honest. Okay, wrong way. Oh geez, I wasted so many steps there. Wasted like 4, at least, because I keep trying to fill everything. Yes, offer the amulets. Alright, Touhou inside defense. That weird delay makes it feel like there should be more than one item, but... Infinity Daphnia. What? Alright. Wasn't sure if that was gonna be like a metal slime or whatever. Break it. Give me stuff. Wisdom gems. Alright, what is this? Obtain 7-star remnants by offering 7-star amulets here. Offer 42 7-star amulets in exchange for 7-star remnants. Sure. 84 remnants. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here, and we'll keep trying out this Infinity Floor in a bit, next time. I am Theater Prestior, this is Labyrinth of Touhou 2. See you guys next time.